All right, guys, mid-patch updates. Ahead of our competitive events coming this weekend, we're shipping an early balance patch to promote 4-cost flex play, nerfing the overall performing reroll lines and disable some major balance bug-related outliers. Major balance and bug-related outliers. Okay. I mean, that makes me excited, I suppose. Augments. Tiny team bonus, 200 to 150. We always know that love is OP, but with Zion and Rakan have their fan service power up to couple culture too far, we're indexing further into Rakan nerfs here as we want Rakan opting for tank items, not just riding powerful base stats to take advantage of Archangel Staff's fight scaling. As a power-up, Socialite has created solved compositions both in builds and in positioning. We're opting to disable the power-up as a goal of the mechanic is to enhance your two coolest champions, not default to a generally strong aura. With it gone, we're sure Socialite go-tos like Aatrox will find other ways to make friends, maybe their bubble personality, their useful 3 trace energies. Fan service nerfed? Fan service resist nerfed? Socialite's been removed. Oh. Oh, wow. Veteran has been temporarily disabled due to bugs. Yeah, I mean, that one was pretty buggy. Wait, we're going to have to redo all of the... Oh, we have to redo all our power-ups now. We have it as, like, everyone's, like... Socialite on this guy, Socialite on this guy, Socialite on this guy, Socialite on this guy, Socialite on this guy. Oh, we have to redo everything. We have to redo everything. Wow, it's like a big patch. With 2-cost being so strong in the current meta, you often are locking in a reroll kind line early. We're shipping some nerfs to our dominant reroll lines that allow their comps to scale too closely to our 4-cost carries late in the game with tanky frontliners, stacking backliners, or econ savvy snipers. At the higher end of cost things, we're lifting the power of our 4-cost carries and tanks so each one will be worth the gold. Jhin, 4-shot damage nerfed. They're nerfing Jhin. They're nerfing Kaisa again. They're nerfing Rakan. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. That is an 07 to Rakan as well. Malzahar can no longer be offered the Shadow Clone power-up. Malzahar nerfed as well. Ashe buffed. Karma buffed. Leona buffed. Drift Duo properly functions when placed on Senna. I'll be Alex probably shows when the proper augment variants are available. I mean, I'll believe it when I see it. That's it. This is actually a huge beat patch, believe it or not. You believe it or not, this is actually a huge beat patch. My honest reactions is that this is good. Tiny Team is way too OP. Fan service health. This is good too because Zion and Rakan are way too powerful. But now that fan service and Rakan has been nerfed as well, it might actually kill the comp. Like the thing about these compositions are, do you want them to not be around? Do you guys want these comps to just die, or do you want them to just be like a lot weaker? It's still viable, right? Ideally, it's the latter. This is a huge nerf, and there's nothing wrong with big nerfs, but this is like the totality of it is like really high. I think this is good. I think Socialite just shouldn't. It's just too much value, and you don't want to make it so it's like not worth it. So. Also, the most annoying thing about Socialite was hunting for the Socialite power-up itself. It was literally like just using a fruit. I mean, you saw it. If I hit Socialite that game, I'm pretty sure I actually do win the game, by the way. I'm pretty sure I do win. How many? The 3 fights I lost were by like 1 or 2 unit. And imagine if I actually had Socialite, I actually would have been winning that game. But now, you know, whatever. It is what it is. It's fine. That was a cool game, though. I'm glad that I played it, but... And then Jhin, this has actually been like kind of overdue. Jin's like single-handedly carrying both this, like his reroll comp and the sniper spawn. Like Jhin is like really strong. I think that's actually a good call out. No one's complaining about it, but like if they nerfed everything, then Jhin would have been the best reroll comp, so that makes sense. Nerfing Kaisa makes sense. Nerfing Rakan is really heavy-handed, but it makes sense. The thing is, I think a lot of these nerfs make sense, but like, is the numbers right? Is the question. Like, are they killing the comp? I'm pretty sure the Shadow Clone was doing more damage than intended on Malzahar, by the way. If you guys ever did the number math, Malzahar was doing more than 25% damage, and I think my suspicion was that it was actually bugged. That it was like doing more damage than intended somehow. I think that's why it was so good. So that's really big. So this alone, by the way, might be like something that makes Malzahar cap a lot lower, but then they're also nerfing his damage. And then Ashe at 80 is the single biggest thing you can buff on someone like Ashe. Karma is a significant buff as well. And then, I mean, Leona, Yuumi might be back. I mean, we'll see. Yuumi is still dead. I'm not so sure about that. I'm not so sure about that. It's at now you might just itemize Leona too, and it feels good. Can we get a link to this? Sure. All right, last game for today. Oh, the last thing I want to say about the B patch as well is that I think ultimately it's just better for the game than to favor the pros. Because if you look at the reaction to it, was like, this ruins our practice with my study group. And like, while that matters to, you know, the fans of the competitive scene and the players as well, the health of the game is more important. And he's just saying like the B patch in the past was always 2 days after A patch, we had 7 days to prepare. I mean, yeah. But I think that maybe it's a controversial take, but I think it's good that they took their time on this one because you want to make sure they understood what is good. Part of the problem with some of the B patches in the past is they happened too fast. It happened 2 days after a patch, but then new comps would come out, right? And then the GP thing or the Akali thing or the or the Colossal Udyr thing, right? And then that would just like kind of be what we're stuck with for a while. I want them to actually take their time on that. So, yeah, that's my take on it, and I hope that I hope they don't feel like this is the reaction of a lot of players. I think overall it's healthy for the game.